Hello, medicos. I hope you all are doing great. Once again, welcome to LnA. Today's session is on brachial plexus, which is an important topic. Before we go into a session, do subscribe to this channel for more such videos. So, let's get into the video. First, we will see the introduction on brachial plexus. The brachial plexus innervates the upper limb. It is formed from anterior rami of cervical spinal nerves C5 to C8 and T1 vertebrae. It is initially formed in the neck and continues to the axilla. This is a diagrammatic representation of brachial plexus. As you can see here, the brachial plexus is divided into root, trunk, division, cord and its branches. We will see each of them in detail. We will see the roots of brachial plexus. The roots of brachial plexus constituted by anterior primary rami of spinal nerves C5 to C8 and T1. The brachial plexus is divided into two, that is the prefix plexus and postfix plexus. The prefix plexus contribution from C4 is large, T1 is small and T2 is absent. The postfix brachial plexus contribution from C4 is absent, C5 is small, T1 is large and T2 is present. Next we will see the trunks of brachial plexus. The root C5 and C6 joins to form upper trunk. The root C7 forms middle trunk. The root C8 and T1 will form the lower trunk. Next we will see the division of brachial plexus. Each trunk divided into anterior and posterior division. Divisions joins to form cord. Next we will see the cords of brachial plexus. The cords are the lateral cord, the medial cord and posterior cord. The lateral cord is formed by anterior division of upper and middle trunk. The medial cord is formed by the anterior division of lower trunk. The posterior cord is formed by the posterior division of all three trunks. Next we will see the branches of brachial plexus. So, the branches which is arising from the root are long thoracic nerve, dorsal scapular nerve, muscular branches and small branch to phrenic nerve. Next we will see the branches which arising from the trunk. The branches are suprascapular nerve, nerve to subclavius. Next we will see the branches which is arising from the cords. So, the cords are the lateral cord, medial cord and posterior cord. So, the branches which is arising from the lateral cord are lateral pectoral nerve, musculocutaneous nerve and lateral root of median nerve. You can use the mnemonic LML. Next is the branches which arising from the medial cord. The branches are medial pectoral nerve, medial cutaneous nerve of arm, medial cutaneous nerve of forearm, medial root of medial nerve and ulnar nerve. Here you can use the mnemonics MMMU. Next, the branches which is arising from the posterior cord are upper subscapular nerve, lower subscapular nerve, nerve to latissimus dorsi, axillary nerve and radial nerve. Here you can use the mnemonic of ulnar. The branches which is arising from the cord. So, first the cord is divided into the lateral cord, posterior cord and medial cord. So, the branches which is arising from the lateral cord are, you can use a mnemonic of LML, that is the lateral pectoral nerve, the musculocutaneous nerve and the lateral root of median nerve. Next is the branch which is arising from the median cord. So, the branch which is arising from the median cord are the medial pectoral nerve, the medial cutaneous nerve of arm, the medial cutaneous nerve of forearm, the median root of medial nerve, and the ulnar nerve. So, here you can use a mnemonic of MMMMU. Next we will see the branches which is arising from the posterior cord. The branches which is arising from the posterior cord are the upper subscapular nerve, the lower subscapular nerve, the nerve to latissimus dorsi, the axillary nerve and the radial nerve. Here you can use the mnemonic of ulnar, that is UL. We will see the clinical anatomy of brachial plexus. So the clinical anatomy of brachial plexus are, first one is Erb's palsy. The site of injury of Erb's palsy is the Erb's point in the upper trunk. Cause is fall on shoulder, difficulty in childbirth. Nerves are affected is C5 and C6. Deformity of Erb's palsy are arms adducted and medially rotated, forearm extended and pronated. So, Erb's palsy is also known as policeman tip hand. The next clinical anatomy of brachial plexus, that is Klumpke's palsy. The site of injury is lower trunk. Causes undue abduction of arm after a fall from height. The nerves is affected are T1 is main and C8 is partial. Disability, complete claw hand and Horner syndrome. That's all for today's session. Hope you all understood well. Notes of this session will be posted on our Instagram page, so do check it out. The page will be pinned in the description box. Your doubts and suggestions are welcome in the comment box and will be duly noted. Also do subscribe and share this to your friends. Signing off, LnA.